How you doing, team? Coming to you with Wednesday, the 29th workout of the day. Question of the day before we get into that is the age-old debate: does the toilet paper roll go over the handle or does it go under the handle? And there are so many people walking around outside the camera right now, it's really not distracting. Anyway, with that question, guys, the answer to that, I haven't really put much thought into it before, but what I'll say in this case is it goes over the handle because that means it's closer to you while you're doing your business. Less interference, less chance of getting caught on the wall behind you, leaving you without some toilet paper. No issues. If you've got an answer to that one, guys, put it under Kelsey's post on Facebook this morning. If you feel like you've got the answer to that question, that's going to beat mine. We'll see. After that, guys, we've got our workout. So part A, for time, we have got 3 rounds of 5 burpees over the backpack, followed by 10 backpack round to overheads, followed by 200 meters or a 50-second sprint. After that, you've got 2-minute rests, followed by 2 rounds of 10 burpees over the backpack, 20 backpack ground to overheads, followed by a 200 meter or a 50-second sprint, followed by 2 minutes rest again, and a final single round of 20 burpees over the backpack, 40 backpack ground to overheads, and then 200 meters or a 50-second sprint. Show you what those movements look like real quick. So depending on what your coach makes you do at the time, if you're in the later class, you will be with me for that one. For the sake of this demo, I will do them laterally. So lateral burpees, you come down the floor with your hands, jump the feet back, chest to the floor, press up, jump the feet up towards the hands, and then jump laterally over the backpack. With these, you do not need to stand to full extension, just as making sure you jump fully over the object, whether that's the plate, whether it's the dumbbell, whether that's the kettlebell. Feet back, chest to the floor, jump up, lateral jump across for whatever number of reps it is. After that, you have got your backpack ground to overhead. So step 2, your feet are either side of the object, whatever it is. Send the hips down, making sure your back is nice and flat, arms are long. Either side of the object, press the floor away, flip the object, and just press it overhead. Full lockout, same pattern coming back, down the chest, flip, tap, drop it, and press away. All the way through for whatever number of reps it is. Make sure you've got a nice grip fully on that bag, guys, because that felt a little awkward now that I was just demoing it. Come back in. With this one, guys, you've got a descending round scheme, increasing reps each time through. You have got that built-in rest, so the aim is that we punch through these reps as fast as possible. The first 3 rounds, you've got lower reps, but 3 rounds. The idea is obviously you do those burpees unbroken. In the first round, you do these 10 backpack to ground to overheads unbroken. Catching my breath. And then 200 meters or 50-second sprint. That will always try to be a sprint as fast as possible. Second rounds, after that 2-minute rest, you're trying to hit again burpees as fast as possible. Backpack ground to overheads. Big sets if we can, otherwise unbroken. And then and again, fast sprint. Rest 2 minutes. Final round, unbroken burpees. As big as sets to unbroken as we can with those 40, and then again, final 200 meter, smash that sprint. Let's get it. After that, guys, you've got part B, 2 to 3 sets of a 1 minute overhead hold, followed by 20 seconds rest, that's with whatever object you were using before, can be a plate, kettlebell, dumbbell. After that, you've got prone ITWs, which is 10 repetitions of each letter. I'll show you what they look like in a moment. 20 seconds rest, followed by 10 arm haulers, which again, I'll show you in a moment. Followed by a 60-second rest before you get into your second and third sets. I should say this is a finisher and it's optional, but it's not. What these look like, guys. 1 minute overhead hold, whatever it is. We do the same thing we just did with the backpack. Back stays flat, press that object up overhead, lock out the arms, squeeze that rib cage down, squeeze it tight, and keep actively pressing through your shoulders and lats, keeping those biceps inside your ear for that whole minute. Pretty simple with that one. A little bit of a pump on your shoulders. After that, a little bit of activation for your scaps and upper back there with some ITWs. What that looks like is you're lying on the ground, starting in the I position. Your hands are right up overhead. Body is in that I shape, obviously. We're trying to pre-tense, so we pre-tense our scaps, squeeze our butts, squeeze our elbows, and try to lift and point our thumbs as high as we can in the sky for 1 second for the count, and down. And down. Squeezing our shoulder blades back and down. 10 reps. After that, we do T. Again, Thumbs out to the side, squeeze your elbows tight, shoulders back and down, squeeze the butt, up for a count, and down, and down, and down. Finally, you've got the W, which is bringing your elbows to 90 degrees, shoulders are at 90 degrees as well, and again, thumbs are right up, pointing to the sky, and from there, pre-tensing shoulders, squeezing the butt, and again the elbows. You're trying to turn those elbows as high as they can get, and point those thumbs as high as they can in the sky, for a count and down. We want to make sure, guys, we keep the thumb facing up, so that way we're getting a bit of an external rotation in the arm as we do it. Finally, jump up, gotta get back down. Arm haulers. In that Superman position, lying on the floor, squeeze the feet together, bring them up off the ground, arms up overhead. From there, keeping up in that Superman, down to the hips, tap, back down to the front. That's 1 rep. 2, 3. Keeping your body in that groove. In those 2 to 3 sets, guys, you've got that strength in your shoulders and stability, the activation of that upper back, and those ITWs, and then finally, again, just going through that full motion of that upper back and shoulders, so the arm haulers. Enjoy that one on Wednesday, guys. We'll see you then.